Shifting focus now to France. It's heading for that presidential election in April 2027, but the race for power there has already started. The far-right National Rally leader Marine Le Pen has announced her candidature. In fact, Le Pen's announcement coming after her conviction in the EU fake job scam. The National Rally leader's appeal was overturned, remember, but the court reduced the suspension on Le Pen from running for public office. The ban on the leader was brought down from 45 months to 15 months, opening the doors for her to start that presidential campaign. Earlier, Marine Le Pen said she would not launch her presidential bid if the court's decision restricts her from running an effective campaign. The appeals court shortened her prison sentence from 3 years to 1 year. And she will have to serve this sentence at home with an electronic bracelet. Marine Le Pen has refused to accept her conviction, remember, and challenged it in the highest appeals court. While the court examines her appeal, Marine Le Pen will be able to campaign without an electronic tag.
I am lodging an appeal because I am innocent of the acts I am accused of, and I am referring the matter to the Court of Cassation to put before it a legal issue that is an extremely serious one. But I would remind you that the Court of Appeal restored my eligibility. I am therefore currently eligible.
Marine Le Pen's prodigy and her potential successor, Jordan Bardella, said he is happy to join Marine Le Pen's campaign.
We handled it very well, and I am extremely happy that we can start campaigning with Marine because millions of French people today are waiting for change. They are waiting for a jolt after 10 years of Emmanuel Macron, which have done considerable damage to our country.
Le Pen has tried and failed to win the presidency 3 times. 2027 will be her 4th campaign for the French presidency. Majority of the polls are showing that the far-right leader is the closest to clinch victory, making her presidential campaign pivotal for the French far-right. And reacting to the court's verdict and Le Pen's decision, the people of Paris gave out mixed reactions. Some called her a political phoenix, while some said a convicted individual should not run for public office.
They are in a mindset where she's the victim of a system and she's a phoenix, that she's going to rise from the ashes. That's all we've been hearing for the past 24 hours. Maybe that'll happen, who knows. But they're also placing a bet on the future.
In principle, anyone who has been convicted of anything should not be allowed to stand in presidential elections, in any elections, and certainly not presidential elections, because they are supposed to set an example for France, an example for the citizens of France. Well, this is not the example we want to set.
And for more on this, let's go straight across to Ross Cullen joining us on the broadcast from Paris. A lot to unpack here, Ross, but just help our viewers understand what the sentiment really overall has been like through all of this, with Marine Le Pen now announcing that she will be running for office. But of course, what the road ahead will look like is the immediate question.
It was a surprise that on Tuesday evening, Marine Le Pen announced that she was going to run in the presidential election, despite being found guilty twice of embezzlement and sentenced to 3 years in jail, 2 years of which are suspended, 1 year spent wearing an electronic tag. And was also surprised to hear that she is going to France's highest court, the Court of Cassation, to try to get those 2 guilty verdicts and her sentence overturned. The prosecution could also go to France's highest court to try to increase her sentence, which was reduced on Tuesday. She says that she's going to be running on a joint ticket with Jordan Bardella, her 30-year-old National Rally Party president, to try to win the presidency for the 4th time. But, of course, she will be doing so, trying to do so, as a twice convicted criminal.
All right, we're leaving it there for the moment, Ross. Thanks very much for joining us with those updates. Of course, we will be keeping a close eye on the latest coming in.